Yesterday, I walked back into a federal courthouse for the first time in 10 years. The last time I walked into a federal courthouse, I was sentenced to 7 years in federal prison, and that was in Utah. Yesterday, I flew to Oakland, California, and walked into a federal courthouse. This time, I was a witness in a case involving the prison that I spent time at in Dublin, California, and also my counselor. And here was some of my experiences. One, it was empowering to be able to walk back into a courtroom and know where I'm at in my life with my integrity. Two, it was sad because very little truth comes out in a courtroom. That became quite clear to me as I listened to distortions and untruths surrounding my counselor, which makes me sad. You know, there were some problems at the Dublin, California prison. I was there and I know that the compound had some problems. There were officers having inappropriate relationships with inmates. I didn't see that. I certainly didn't experience it, but I know that it happened. The other problem is lawsuits encourage people to make false claims. And that is such a tragedy because if you're spending time in prison and you have law firms sending in offers to make millions of dollars, and you can just file a claim and there is no evidence needed, you can imagine how that works out. In the end, they closed down that prison, and they probably needed to for lots of reasons. One, because the inmates at that point had so much power, they basically took over the prison because they knew all we have to do is make a claim and this officer's in big trouble, right? Two, because the warden had naked pictures of inmates, all kinds of problems at that prison. What I'm grateful for was that I was able to go back to a place that I once was, spend time with some of the women that I did prison time with, and see the goodness and the restoration in our lives, and see some of the officers that I have nothing but respect for. So where I come from today is a place of humility and gratitude for where I'm at in my life, and a place of sadness for what's happened in our justice system.